All right. Hey, Todd, Lee, thanks for coming in. Another cold one. I wasn't going to do today, but the garage was actually warmer because we're out of the wind. The wind is just crazy, crazy cold. So I'm gonna make some tops. I gotta round this off, and then we'll make some tops. All right, that's good enough to put in the chuck. To make tops, I really need it in the chuck. Otherwise, the pieces fall off, so can't have that. So how's everybody doing today? Surviving all these Midwest winter storms? I don't know, it is crazy. Todd, you weren't kidding about the wind. We haven't seen 50. Highest I saw on the local airport weather was 45, I think. That's pretty darn close. Windy enough, I took the flag down at work. This is feeling a little bit soft. It seems all right. We'll try it. Now I did sharpen my bowl gouge pretty good, but this is cutting so easy. It's a little punky, but it doesn't really feel like it. So I must have got a really good sharpen. You get those every once in a while. So one thing I do, if you guys are doing shows and you take your lathe with you, I don't do shows, so if I'm speaking out of turn, definitely let me know. But I start the next top while I'm cutting the first top. So if I angle in, it gives me more clearance for sanding and stuff. But also I've got the next top started. So you can make your tops very fast. People think you're really good. And you might be. I just cheat. All right, so we're making spinning tops. So I need someone from the chat. Put in your 2 favorite colors and we will color this. It is some really nice spalted something, don't know what, but I'm not going to put a ton of color on it, but we'll put some. So somebody give me your 2 favorite colors. Somebody who hasn't spoken in the chat. I'm just going to pick some if nobody says something. Let's see. Let's do blue and yellow. I like blue and yellow with some black highlights. Spinning top. Yes. My markers are starting to get a little flat. The ones I use all the time. Getting a little worn out. Michael Wilson is in. Hanium is in. Let's do. We're gonna put some CA glue on it, seal in those colors. This is Satellite City. All right. Give it a little accelerator spray. Good. All right. Let's see how it spins. I'm going to speed back up. Get ready for the next one. Get out our cheese board. Oh, look at that. That's a beaut. That's a beaut. That is a really good spinner. Look at that one. Usually with these punky pieces, I don't get good spinners like that because it'll be like punky on one side and then solid on the other. That was a long time. Dang. That's at least been over a minute, I would say. I don't know. I have to go back and check the replay. That's crazy. That's a cool one. All right, set that one aside. All right, somebody give me some colors. Two favorite colors. I'm gonna retighten the chuck because it is firewood, so you gotta always make sure as it's on the chuck, sometimes it'll dry out, so you gotta keep going. Purple, white, and red. Let's do three colors. We'll do purple, white, and red. White's kind of tough, so I'll do what I can. purple, white, red, and green. I think we'll get one more. So we'll do a purple and a white one and a red and green one. What do you sand to? Whatever I feel like. So I have some extra paper. So this is 220. This is 60. I'm going from 60 to 220. This is just junk paper. You don't actually have to sand tops. You can just do as is, but if I'm putting color, it makes it easier if they're sanded. So let's see, purple, there's a purple. Red and purple, white, green. All right, let me go sharpen these on the sharpener. I need to put my sharpener closer to my lathe. That I need to do. It's on the wall. Okay. Put some color. Purple and white's the first one. We'll try to do the white. I'm not sure. Sometimes sanding helps put the color on easier. If it's kind of rough, it just won't go on. Yeah, I don't think the white's gonna go on. Let's try. I have a marker. Let's see what happens. There we go. Sometimes the marker works and sometimes it doesn't. There we go. And that CA glue just helps seal it in. Actually curing it. There must be some water in the wood because it's curing very fast. All right. Lost 200 people while sharpening. Yeah, you know, I'm not. That's fine. They wouldn't have stuck around anyway, probably. I lose a lot when I change speeds, but it's fine. All right. I do like that YouTube changed the shorts to 3 minutes. Not that I've made any at 3 minutes, but to have the option, try to keep people's attention a little longer. Yeah, I don't know what wood this is. It's cutting very easy. I don't know if the glue got all the way around. Anyway, there's purple and white. They kind of have that vintage look because it's not perfect. It's not put on by a machine. The wood's not perfectly sanded. That one's wobbly. So what's going on here is we've got some punky wood. Yeah, there it is. You can see this punky wood here, and this is solid, so it's throwing it off a little bit. I don't know if we'll get by that, but anyway, still turns, moves around a lot, makes some noise. There you go. All right, one more, and then I gotta go. This is my lunch break. One more, red and green, and then we'll call it Spalted Beech. I don't think it's beech. It was on my firewood pile, and I've had mostly pear. So I honestly don't know what it is. It could be beech, could have been just a piece thrown in. Do not know. All right, before we move on, I'm going to put some CA on this, especially that spalted area. All right, Hanium, thanks for stopping in. Give us a subscribe and come back and see what we're doing a different day. But thank you for coming in. All right. All right, I think Hanium said red and green, so we'll do red and green unless anyone wants a different color. All right, cool. Thank you. All right, let's just do red and green. I got red and green. We'll throw in a little bit of blue. Just a touch. All right, now we'll cut the rest of it. Oh, this one's got a chunk out of it. I don't know if I can cut that off. Let's try to take that off. Oh, that's one way to get it off. This may not work. We'll see if I can spin it. I was worried about that, but being that it's all chunky right here, it was worth the risk. May not spin. Henry Bailey. This is, my name is Chris Bailey. That spins all right. Kind of hard to spin, but it's a little bit wobbly. This piece was very punky. I've been doing this since April of 2020. That's when I bought my lathe. I've been working with wood for quite a while, my whole life, but not professionally whatsoever. I actually built a lathe when I was about 10 with an old drill, but modern history started same time I started YouTube. All right, there we go. I'm gonna have to get going. It's the end of my lunch break, so I will see you back here tomorrow. We do just a lunch hour, but it takes me about 20 minutes to eat lunch, 20 minutes to turn, and then I got to clean up and get back to work. So thanks for stopping in. Check back with us. Check the channel, subscribe, all that good stuff. See the stuff that we make all the time. I just put up a video yesterday. A little string elf, kind of neat. But yeah, check back, see what we're doing, and we will see you. You are loved, you have purpose, and you have value. God bless.